Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Paulo Navarro. Today is Thursday, April 19, 2013. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio on the VIX, today we have a neutral reading on May, June, and July, which were the biggest months as of premiums paid with 63, 24, and 19% of the total premiums paid here. If we go to the SPX chart, here you could see it. We were down today 10.4 handles for the day. Very nicely drop here. And we were closing below the 50-day moving average, which is important here. We talked about coming to here and breaking that. And we were bearish so far here. The previous low here was 1539.50. And we were able to close above that low, which was important as of a close session. I think we're maybe going to get a bounce tomorrow, try to test this 50-day moving average and hover against those levels, but not of a big move here so far, so I'm pretty neutral. We were bullish the whole beginning of the year, and now we're turning a little bit more bearish. We got some nice profits here on the downside. Now I'm flat for tomorrow. For the Qs, I'm bearish on the Qs here, as you can see here. I think we're going lower. Yesterday we talked about perfectly these levels that we were going to test them, and today we got them here. So taking some profits off the table and looking what happens tomorrow. Maybe we get a dead cat bounce tomorrow, but so far here we test almost the 200-day moving average, and you can see here at the huge volumes on the last two bars. So from here I'm neutral on the Qs. We were bearish from around this level, which is important. We got a couple of points there, and now we're on the sidelines. For IWM, we were also bearish here. We talked about the 88.80 level, and today we didn't get it there. I'm looking here as this 100-day moving average to be some support, but the volume keeps on growing as we're going lower. So I'm pretty neutral here. We're $1 away from our target, but I'm staying on the sidelines. For the metals, GLD was up 1% higher for the day, building here some type of dead cat bounce. I still think we're going lower. No volume here on the upside. You could see it here. I think we're eventually going to this 130 level, so I remain bearish on GLD. For SLV, I'm bearish on SLV. We were down today also 0.2%. You could see here no volume here on any bounce. Basically flat. I think we're going lower. I think we're going to 22, eventually to 20. If we go to the stock charts, here we have the Apple chart getting killed again, down 2.7% for the day. Look at the huge volume again today. Almost 2 times daily volume. I think we're going to get a dead cat bounce tomorrow or someone in around here. I think we're testing the 400 level to the upside. So I'm bullish here for the very short term. On the longer term, I'm bearish. For the very short term, I think we're going higher for the next couple of 1 day or two. Maybe come and test this 419 level from the downside, and we'll see what happens here. It has sold off almost 10%, 8% of the last 2 days. I think we're getting a bounce here. If we're being bearish from 419, take some profits off. I'm playing it on the long side here with a very tight stop. We had Google coming out with earnings today, better than estimates, and you can see here we're trading on after hours, 10 points higher than the close around this level. Nothing important here happening. We went up almost to 800, failed. I think eventually we're going to go higher, but we're gonna get in a very narrow range, so I wouldn't play this to the upside or to the downside. Microsoft coming with normal earnings. CFO was leaving. We are up a couple of points here. $1 today up here, looking for 29.60 around this level. I think Microsoft's going higher from here, so I would be bullish. Also, IBM coming out with earnings. Missed on the top and on the bottom. Down 10 points around to this level here, breaking the 200-day moving average. If we open at this level, I would be bearish from this point. Looking for a play the 200-day as my level against it, and maybe look for 190 6 fill this gap, and from there, if we fail, looking for this previous low, which was 190. So that's what I'm looking on IBM. CMG coming out with better than expected earnings at 339. Very nice bounce here. We were trading at 350 earlier on. I'm bullish here. I think we're coming to test these previous highs. This gap here and the low here was 390. So I'm bullish here. I think we're closing this gap eventually. I would play to the upside.